Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण. श्री श्री राधा गोविंद भगवान की, Srila Prabhupada ki. Today we are going to discuss the fourth canto, the creation of the fourth order, chapter number 13, the description of the descendant of Dhruva Maharaj, verse number 22. King Varna cursed by a Brahmana. Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan dandavrata dhare rajne munayo dharma kovida Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayuyujan dandavrata dhare rajni munayo dharma govida Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan dandavrata dhare rajni munayo dharma kovida. Prabhuji, please. Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan dandavrata dhare rajni munayo dharma kovidaha. Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan dandavrata dhare rajni munayo dharma kovidaha. Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan dandavrata dhare rajni munayo dharma kovidaha. Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan dandavrata dhare rajni munayo dharma kovidaha. Kim vam ho vena udishya brahmadhandam ayujan दंडवृदाधरे राज्ञी मुनयो धर्म कोविदः. Word to word meaning. Kim, why, va, also, amha, sinful activities, vene, on to vena, udishya, seeing, brahma dhandam, the curse of a brahmana, ayujan, the desired to award, danda vridadhare, who carries the rod of punishment, rajni, on to the king, munaya, the great sages, dharma kovida, completely conversant with religious principle. Translation by Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Please listen. Vidura also inquired, how is that the great sages who are completely conversant with religious principles desire to curse Vena, who himself carried the rod of punishment and thus awarded him the greatest punishment, Brahma Sapa. Purport. It is understood that the king is able to give punishment to everyone. But in this case, it appears that the great sages punished him. The king must have done something very serious. Otherwise, how could the great sages, who are supposed to be the greatest and most tolerant, still punish him in spite of their elevated religious consciousness? It appears also that the king was not independent of the Brahmanical culture. Above the king, the control of the Brahmanas, and if needed, the Brahmanas would dethrone the king or kill him, not with any weapon, but with the mantra of Brahma Sapa. The Brahmanas were so powerful that simply by their cursing, one should immediately die. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Sakshorvanmilitam Yena Tashmaya Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manopistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Katamahyam Tadadi Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Shakrajadam Sagagana Raghunathanvidam Tamsa जीवम साद्वैदम सावधूतम परिजना सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगगना ललिता श्री विशाखाविदाम च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पदे गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. When I read this verse yesterday, I thought what I can going to discuss. This king has been punished by the sages. Whether we can discuss the curses of the sages, various sages cursed various time to various people, like Shringi Brahmana cursed Parishit Maharaj. Then we can able to read the Bhagavatam. Like that, Yamaraj punished by Mandavya Muni and become Vidura. Like that, there are n number of curses are there. Now, what is the lesson learned for us out of this curse? Why this curse has happened? That we have to understand why this has happened and what is the lesson learned out of that. What the key takeaway for us from this verse. In that direction, I am going to discuss few points. Here, in this chapter, the first 5 verse, section 1, Vidura inquires about Prachetas, which already completed. Section 2 is text 6 to text 20, Maitreya describes the descendant of Dhruva Maharaj. Section 3, text 21, 22, 23 and 24. Now we are in 22 in the section 3. Vidura's astonishment and inquiry about Vena. Now this is the topic inquired by Vidura to Maitreya Rishi. That is what the context. Why King Vena has been cursed by the sages. That is what he is asking those questions. In the previous verse, we discussed the process of building the ideal character, or you can say that bad son to a good king. So you can take it in any way, but we will keep it the process of building the ideal character. That is what the previous verse say. Vidura inquired from the sage Maitreya, my dear Brahmana, King Anga was very gentle. He had a high character and was a saintly personality and lover of Brahmanical culture. How is it that such a great soul got a bad son like Vena, because of whom he became indifferent to his kingdom and left it? That is what previous verse. The conversation between Vidura and Maitreya Muni, and the same thing continues in this section, in this verse also, that Vidura inquired, how is that great sages who are completely conversant with religious principle desire to curse King Vena? That's what he is asking again. So the background is Vena neglected Vedic rituals, thus the rishis killed him, leaving the kingdom without heir and famine due to the anarchy of Vena. So that is what the background. Now, in our Prabhupada established a culture very nicely, the Vaishnava culture. Our aim is to glorify Krishna, glorify devotee, glorify our Guru Maharaj, do seva to our Guru Maharaj, Guru seva to devotees, and get the mercy of the. Obviously, if you serve Guru Maharaj, you will get the mercy of Krishna. That is very important. And by displeasing them, we lose everything, and it is Vaishnava aparat. That means Prabhupada established the 10 offences is already established, that we should not do the 10 offences. The Vaishnava aparat is very key one. The reason is it will not allow you to progress in your spiritual journey. The spiritual journey is very, very important. For that, when you want to progress on the spiritual journey, always keep in mind that 10 Vaishnava aparat. Once you keep that in mind always, that 10 offences which I should not do, keep always in mind. The topmost is that Vaishnava aparat. So here it's saying that when I read in the few other Prabhupada lecture, he nicely talked about Harinam. discussions, another thing. And when he talking about Srila Rupa Goswami and comparing our Harinam, what he is saying that first when we do Nama Sankirtan, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He, still Rupa Goswami says two things. One is Vachyam and Vachakam. The name of the Lord, the high potency. You are inviting the Lord. And when you hearing the mantra, you are associating with the Lord. Thereby Lords enter into your heart and cleans your heart. Whatever the dust accumulated in your chitta for the so long time has been removed. That is the very first part. But Prabhupada does not stop there. He went further few steps and he given the what will happen next, what will happen next. Some of the people asking the question, what is happen next, what happened next, he explained he quoting Srila Rupa Goswami. One is, we are associating with the Lord in the name of name, Krishna name, which is Mahamantra, and we are doing because it is the internal energy of the Lord and Hladini potency which gives the highest pleasure for you. We also you say that the internal potency, the Hladini potency, which is nothing but Hare, which is nothing but Radharani. Srimati Radharani ki. So, in that one, this is the initial step. When, how do we understand that my chanting is good? There is few things Prabhupada mentioned citing the Srila Rupa Goswami. When you do the chanting nicely and you fully absorbed in the chanting, like reciting Vachyam and Vachakam, associating with the Lord, then you will go to the next step. What is the next step? Anyone can guess me? Guess? No. This is called Namasmaran, Hare Krishna. Then you can automatically get Leela Smaran. You will get automatically the God's Leela pastimes. That when you observe in your chanting, when your quality of chanting is better, and when you will convert from your Namasmaran to Leela Smaran. That's what we quoted in one of the lecture, that when Srila Rupa Goswami, when you are high ecstasy, when doing the Leela Smaran, at that time a person came, I don't know the name of the person who came, and then his Leela Smaran has been disturbed, and even then a person came, before disturbing he was still smiling, dancing with the Leela Smaran. He thinks all Krishna, pastime, Leela, everything, and he is in full ecstasy and laughing, smiling, and he is not given respect to the person who came, and he left. Then he realized after he left, then I made a Vaishnava Aparadh, what to do? Then he went and discussed his brother Sanatan Goswami. This is what happened. I don't have any intention to not welcoming that person. I don't know who is that, but it is, I committed Vaishnava Aparadh. What to do? Then his brother Sanatan Goswami said to him, you can invite a function, invite everyone, call for function, invite everyone, and whoever feel that he has been not respected, that person won't come. Then we identify, then we will go and apologize. Then obviously that is what happened. This person didn't come. Then Srila Rupa Goswami identified, okay, this was not come. Then he went to his house and did the obeisances, and he explained the situation that I am in Leela Smaran. I don't have any intention to not invite you, or this is an avatar, but I have not done intentionally. It is unintentional. I am in their different consciousness. Then he understood, and then Srila Rupa Goswami did obeisances. That is the power of person who has Leela Smaran. He already has the Nama Smaran nicely and elevated to a Leela Smaran, then also able to identify somebody who not able to give respect to the person who come. So that is why his Sanatana, because brother explained to this way, and then go and obeisance to that person, then the Vaishnava Bharat has been nullified. So here the key thing is what Prabhupada is saying, that we have to target that our quality of chanting is progressing or not. That the tool to a mechanism for which you can identify is, are you moving to the next stage from Nama Smaran to Leela Smaran. That is the key. And for this, Prabhupada given the example is Srila Rupa Goswami, how he is very ecstasy in the morning after chanting. He is totally away from everything and dancing like anything along with Krishna. That is the power of nice chanting. That is the power. And he can able to identify, even though he was in the high ecstasy, somebody came and left and he is not respected that person, then how to resolve that by the mercy of Krishna, his brother told how to do. That is the key thing. Key takeaway, that how important that we have to respect the devotees, and aparata is, it will pull you down, it will not take you anywhere in your spiritual journey. That is the key takeaway for this one of the example given by Prabhupada. We will discuss more about other things. And we also discussed earlier, one of the quality of Vaishnava is they don't have any enemy. Or what you can say, that Ajata Chatru. Who is the good example for Ajata Chatru? Yudhishthira Maharaj. We discussed n number of times, various places. Ajata Chatru. So no enemy. The good example is Yudhishthira Maharaj don't have any enemy. Now we can discuss few of the things. Curses. Samikya Rishi's son, Shrinki, he cursed Parikshit Maharaj. And then Mandavya Muni or Mundaka Muni cursed the Yamaraj, then he became Vidura in the Buloka. Ambrish Maharaj, Durvasa Muni. Jaya and Vijaya cursed, four Kumaras cursed Jaya and Vijaya. And Jaya Vijaya came here, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, all the things, you know the story. King Pandu was cursed by the sage Kindama to die, if he ever touched a woman again. That is the curse. Now, Agastya Muni cursed the Indradimna Maharaj. Narada Muni cursed by Prajapati Daksha. We have one separate chapter for this, Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 5th chapter. Heading itself, Narada Muni cursed by Prajapati Daksha. Why? How all the sons of Daksha were delivered from the clutches of material energy by following the advice of Narada Muni, who was therefore cursed by Daksha. Oh gosh, this Narada Muni did all my son become no material thing. He already elevated to the higher platform. How can he do that? He is my son. Thousands of sons, not one or two. All the sons become elevated to a next level. And Daksha don't like it. They want to rule the kingdom. They want to acquire more and more things. But Narada Muni simply, hey, this is all material thing. The real thing, the purpose of life is different. Do this. Then they attracted to that and they did, and they got moksha. And Daksha get annoyed. This is not good thing. Then Daksha cursed Narada Muni. Narada Muni don't care. All the things he don't care. So that is the thing. Now, here another point I want to say, when we think about the Nama Smaran or Leela Smaran, Srila Rupa Goswami in Nectar of Instruction, people used to say one verse is the essence of the instruction. Anybody knows which verse is essence of the all instruction? Yes. Huh? Yes. Which verse in nectar of instruction, the essence of the instruction, which verse? 8, 7 and 8, you can say both. Shyat Krishna Nama Charitati Sitapya Vidya Pitto Padapta Rasanasya Narochi Kano Kindwadarat Anudinam Kalushaiva Jushta Swadvi Kramad Bhavati Tat Kadamula Hantri Tannama Rupa Charitati. No. Number 8. Tannama Rupa Charichati Sukirtanano Smrityohu Kramad Rasana Manosi Niyojya Tishtan Rajetat Anuragi Jananugami Kalam Nayed Akilam It Upatesha Saram. The very, very small letter. So it says that the holy name, character, pastime, and activities of Krishna are all transcendently sweet like sugar candy. Although the tongue of a one afflicted by the disease, jaundice, the avidya, ignorance, cannot taste anything sweet. It is wonderful by simply, carefully chanting these sweet names every day. A natural relish awakens within his tongue. His disease is gradually destroyed from the root. You got to take it out from the root. See, here the Srila Rupa Goswami nicely explained how you are connected, how your chitta has all your past memories. In third canto, I think some around 25 or that 26 chapter, they explained about the how our chitta is in connected to Mahatattva Pradhan, and all our remembrance is there, the subtle body, mind, intelligence, false ego, and chitta has everything. By carefully chanting the holy name, by associating with the holy name in the form of hearing the holy name, your dust accumulated in your chitta is removed. That is the key factor that you are cleansing your heart, the chitta portion. Then you can transform yourself from Nama Sankirtan to Leela Smaran. Nama Smaran to Leela Smaran. That is the key thing. So that taste you will get by reading various Prabhupada book, by listening our acharyas, and by way listening and hearing the acharyas thing, how you are getting the taste. That matters to you, that oh gosh, so much they have done. They are all not ordinary souls. They are highly elevated soul, and for our purpose, for our survival, they left a lot of legacy behind us. These are all things are there for you to do. Even if you look at it, Bhishma Pitamaha, even laying down just before death, in the deathbed, he explained plenty of things to Yudhishthira Maharaj. He asked a number of questions and he answered easily, one by one. Initially, these questions were asked by Yudhishthira Maharaj to Krishna. Then Krishna said, why you are asking me? Why not go and ask your grandpa? He knows everything. Then they went to the battlefield. And then where he is about to die, lying down, waiting for Uttarayan. And he asked the question first, initially, day one, when Krishna, Pandava and Draupadi, they went there and they look at it, and what Yudhishthira Maharaj said, I am not in a position to say, did you think that I can explain now this position? Krishna understood. Then Krishna told Pandava and Draupadi, you please home, I will come a bit later. Then Krishna massaged him. Yudhishthira Maharaj relieved all the pain and told him, take rest, I will come tomorrow with the Pandavas. The next day, Pandava along with Draupadi, they went to battlefield and did obeisance to Yudhishthira Maharaj. And he is happy to say Yudhishthira, and he explained, answered all the questions. Finally, he also said, Kali Yuga is going to come. People in the Kali Yuga will suffer. What to do? Then Yudhishthira said, Bhishma Pitamaha told Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhishma recited Vishnu Sahasranamam, 1008 names of Lord Vishnu, that has been recited by Bhishma Pitamaha in front of Krishna. That is the beauty. And then they note this is the best medicine for Kali Yuga people to recite, given by the Bhishma Pitamaha, great Vaishnava, and that too in front of Krishna. Then Mother Parvati asking to Lord Shiva, another great devotee, Parvati, at the end of Vishnu Sahasranamam, there are two lines. There one is Parvati Vacha, another one is Ishwara Vacha. Parvati Vacha, Keno Payena Laguna Vishnur Nama Sagaskaram Pattider Pandider Nityam Shrodi Yachamyaham Prabhu. Remembering 1008 names, and that too in Kali Yuga, to recite is very difficult, Prabhu. Here Parvati asking to Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva say, Ishvara Vacha, everyone. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Lord Shiva is very kind. Okay, you can tell this name 3 times. That is equivalent to 1008 names of Lord Vishnu. That is enough. Lord, this is a conversation between Mother Parvati and Lord Shiva. Here the thing is, those fortunate souls, the Lord, all our acharyas and demigods, left many legacy for us to follow. And whatever be your circumstances, whatever be your situation, okay, I have half an hour time, I can recite nicely Vishnu Sahasranamam. Okay, I don't have time, I have only 2 minutes, then I can recite Sri Rama Rama Ramedi. That's it. So according to your convenience, you can do. That is why the Acharya said, that you do this way, you do this way, you do this. If not, simply you do this, like that. Now, like that, if you look at in Rig Veda, lot of Suktam is there. Purusha Suktam, Narayana Suktam, Shri Suktam, like that is there. At the end, we used to call Mula Mantra. That is 2 lines will be there. People who have time, recite everything. If you don't have time, they recite only the 2 lines. That is enough to do. Like that, they will conclude it that like that. So you look at it, those days, all the senior Vaishnava and very well elevated soul, sometimes they do in a relaxed way, do the meditation. So if that all come in 3rd canto, 25, 26, 27, those chapters very nicely explained about various process of meditation. Various body parts, very nicely explained. Here, what I know few Brahmanas those days, how they do meditation. Morning, they had a nice bath in the river, sat in the river bank and do their Gayatri Mantra. And then after doing the Gayatri Mantra, they sit in the half lotus or full lotus form and then look at the, maybe it is facing east. Sometimes if it is summer, you can see the sunrise, or if it is winter, you can't see the sun. They do the meditation by reciting the some mantra. What is that they do? Usually they do the Narayana Suktam. It is the Mula Mantra, last two line, which is Om Namo Narayanaya Vitmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Dhannor Vishnu Prachodayad. See, they keep repeating, reciting this mantra, and look facing at in the river Kaveri. That they sitting like that. First they finish Gayatri Mantra, then do this nicely, and remembering the Lord Vishnu. And the evening time, they do same Gayatri Mantra, and then they recite Lakshmi prayer, which is coming in the Sri Suktam. What is that? Two lines. Om Mahadevye cha Vitmahe Vishnu Patnyai cha Dhimahi Dhannor Lakshmi Prachodayad. They do continuously all the 365 days. No summer leave, no Diwali leave, no Christmas leave. I know those people all the 365 days. When I went to India last visit, he is died at the age of 100. He celebrated his 100th birthday and he never taken tablet in the whole of his life. Before that visit, I went to India. When I saw him, he is 98 years old. He come quickly running and looking at me. Ah, Rama, you come from Sydney. How are you? He is at the time 98 years. When last visit, he passed away. I asked him. He celebrated his 100th birthday. Then he passed away. He never ever taken any tablet. But for him, what he do is the morning he do Gayatri and then Vishnu prayer. Gayatri take 20 minutes, the Vishnu paper another 15 minutes, 35 minutes, roughly 35 minutes. Evening also same thing, 35 minutes. And then what he do? He take flowers. One is the Parijata flower there in Vishnu temple, and collect the flowers and then make the garland and give it to Lord Vishnu. And then Vishnu temple, the Shiva temple, there is different flower, white color flower. That take garland for Lord Shiva as well Lord Mother Parvati. And here Vishnu and Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, should do both also. That is his job. And he also bring a lot of flowers and tell his wife and other kids, hey, do this garland for you, this is for you, this is for you. And he go give it to the temple. That is his job. And all he's like a normal farmer, and his all son well educated. Some of them in US, different part of the world they are there now. They are. We are all from very small village, but his concept is very simple. This is what he do every day morning. Wake up 4:30. You can see him in the temple, Kaveri River, 5 o'clock, doing the prayer, something other. One day asking him what prayer you are doing, and then he explained, this is the one I am doing. Okay, cool. Without fail. Even at the age of 98 also he did the same thing. So the thing here, what is the key lesson learned? This has been explained in 3rd canto, 25-26, that chapter, the importance of meditation and importance of all the body parts, how it works. And what he remembered the Lord Vishnu in his chest. We used to say as Shiro Dakshaya Vishnu, and then meditate on the Shiro Dakshaya Vishnu. That's what he did. And that's what we learned, that is Shiro Dakshaya Vishnu. The Lord is within us and he watching us, what we are doing, and everything is accounted. And coming back to this verse, where it is Vaishnava Aparat. He is been punished by Vena, punished by sages. Reason being, he is not followed the religious principle, and he neglected lot of things. That was what happened. And whereas his father is a great king, a fortunate soul, but his son is not that good. And another thing we ought to understand here is, we discussed why, Parikshit Maharaj cursed by Shrinki Brahmana. He is a great sage. Even his father, Samikya Rishi, is sorry for that. How come this fellow has cursed the great king? What is the moral behind that? He is the excellent king. He is not allowed Kali Purusha to enter into the kingdom. He controlled the Kali Purusha. And then Kali Purusha wanted a place to live. He surrendered to Parikshit Maharaj, give me some place. And then he said the four regulative principles, wherever not using these four, that is liquor, in alcohol, where is illicit sex, meat eating, and gambling. Any one of the places you go and stay. And then he went everywhere. There is no such places where I can. You have to give me some place. Those places not is there in your kingdom. I need a place. Then Parikshit Maharaj told Kali Purusha, he can go and take shelter wherever the ornaments which is not used for the service of the Lord. Then Kali Purusha got the chance. Oh gosh, this is the right time. He went and stayed into Parikshit Maharaj throne. There is that one is Parikshit Maharaj throne that is not given to the service to the Lord. So I can go and take shelter of that. When he go to the forest, he used that throne where the Kali Purusha is sitting, and he did the mistake, put the snake skin into the Samikya Rishi. That is why it made him to do the mistake. It's all Krishna's arrangement. Krishna want him back. So he given this way to come to back to Godhead. And also Krishna wants this Bhagavatam to be recited to everyone. This is both together, this is the right opportunity that we can do it. It's all Krishna arrangement. It is not that Shrinki Brahmana, son of Samikya Rishi, is cursed. Yes, he did. It's all arrangement of Krishna. By this arrangement, Krishna made 2 points clear, that Parikshit Maharaj go back to Godhead, at the same time the birth of Srimad Bhagavatam to the entire world. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Parikshit Maharaj ki. So that is the reason that Krishna did his will. He did all the together in one go. That is the key thing, is the key takeaway. And another few things what we got to do is, we got to always keep in mind, where we used to see a lot of earlier, we used to hear Raja Rishi. And they keep their spiritual realization is the forefront of everything than their material duties. The highest importance they used to give spiritual thing, because that is the key for them. The material things will go automatically. Don't worry about that. It will go automatically. No need to worry too much. That is why you took any Rishi, their thing is only spiritual realization. Like start Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Uttanapada, even the very first Rishi, who is that? Swayambhuva Manu, Uttanapada father, Swayambhuva Manu. The key thing is spiritual realization. Give more importance to the spirituality than the kingdom. the kingdom work will go automatically. That they know very well. They establish the people, they establish the thing, system will work very well. But for them, the spiritual realization is very important. That's why Prabhupada say that in some of the lecture, Krishna consciousness path is tangential path. You can exit from any point, you can come into any point. Krishna himself explained in Bhagavad Gita 18.66, Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam saranam vraja aham tvam sarva pabepyo mokshayishyami machujaha. Surrender unto me, I will take care of, do not worry about anything. Here, another point I want to say about the way of talking. 17.15, Satyam Hidam Priyam. What is that? Anudvega Karam Vakyam Satyam Priya Hitam Chayat Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaiva Vanmayam Tapa Uchade. How to speak? Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. This is what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 17.50, how to speak or austerity of speech. This is the way we have to do. So, Satyam Hitam Priyam is there or not? And it should not agitate to anyone. You have to talk nicely. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dhanyavad Pranam, how are you? Nicely you have to do, and you should not show your face. So this is all related to the same verse, why King Vena has been cursed by the sage. Now, can anyone say what are the key takeaway for today? Number 1, no Vaishnava aparat. Number 2, how to become Ajada Chatru, like Yudhishthira Maharaj, no enemy. Start Namasmaran slowly, enjoy, taste it, then go to the next stage of Leela Smaran. Enjoy, dance. Don't worry about anybody. Whoever comes and goes, that you are in Leela Smaran. The example is Srila Rupa Goswami. Next is, everything is according to the will of Krishna. Even Parikshit Maharaj cursed. Yes, it's again Krishna's will. Krishna wanted him back to Godhead. Krishna wants Srimad Bhagavatam to be recited to the entire world. Yes, it is the will of Krishna. Read Prabhupada book, get taste. Listen to Acharya. Then you can very well progress into Krishna consciousness. Then how to speak? Satyam Hidam Priyam 17.15. Then name 2 forms. You can Nama Sankirtan, that is reciting the name, associating with the name, Vachyam and Vachakam. Make sure that 16 round is only our namesake and counting, but real thing is reciting the name, hearing the name, Vachyam, Vachakam, inviting the Lord, associating with the Lord. Make sure the Lord enter into your heart. Your chitta is cleansed. You are ready to take off to Goloka, not to India. Okay. Finally, in the first canto, 5th chapter, 38 verse, there is a discussion between Narada Muni and Vyasadeva. 138 he say that one can see Krishna perfectly by chanting his holy name. Narada Muni told his Narada Muni told his disciple Vyasadeva. Then Vyasadeva, sitting in the berry tree, thinking about Krishna, Bhakti Yogena Manasi. then he can see the Krishna. Not only Krishna, he can see the Lord's internal potency, also the Lord external potency Maya, sitting quietly next to the Lord. Vyasadeva, when he meditate, he can see not only his internal potency, he can see the external potency of the Lord as well. That is the power of meditation. These are all the key takeaway. I am happy to take any question. Hare Krishna. Yes, please. Sorry? Everyone is Vaishnava. Everyone who is following the four regulative principle, Vaishnava. The thing is here, we are here when we talk into ISKCON, we are associating most of them are Vaishnava here. Maybe their realization level, maybe some of them with higher level, some of them with lower level, some of them middle level, like that. At the end of the day, the Krishna say in 17.15, Satyam Hitam Priyam. The words should be pleasing, truthful, and should not agitate anyone. That is the key thing. And that is the key thing. Another thing is here, yes, I heard some of the speech from Prabhupada. He said, one person asked about Vaishnava. Prabhupada say, except you, everyone is Vaishnava. He said like that. But for real thing, when you come to that, everyone is Vaishnava, everyone is human. Their realization may be different. Everyone has the right to practice their own religion. And you should know how to respect everyone. That is the key point mentioned in 17.15. That is the key. Question is, Vaishnava, and a few things, not only that, we got to keep two things. And I heard one of the other lecture. This Vaishnava Aparad, the reason being is that will not allow you to progress spiritually. And second thing is, the envy character, no? That also not good. That also won't allow you to progress in your spiritual life. And basically, what it says that follow 17.15, respect everyone. And accept what they are. That is the key. Did I answer your thing? Yeah. Any other? Baby Bhaskar? Okay. Yes, please. So you are asking, merging two questions into one. Okay. The thing is, thinking bad about others. In the earlier Yuga, Satya Gondal, by thinking bad about others, you will be, it is a Vaishnava Aparad quality, and you are already in a bad book. You should not even think. Those years of Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, by thinking itself is not good, and you are like Vaishnava Aparad. But thinking here, it is not in Kali Yuga. And Kali Yuga, one of the good thing is, I want to do lot of seva to Lord Sri Radha Gopinath. I want to do this, I want to do. You have not done anything. But by mind, you are thinking, oh gosh, I want to do the cleaning up here. I want to cook so many items. I want to distribute to every Vaishnava. That is what my ambition. That is what my passion. Even if you think that I want to do seva, that will give you credit. By thinking negatively, it won't affect anything, but better to avoid, so that you come the positive thing, do the things, oh, I want to do this seva, this thing, that thing. Even if you think 10, at least you can implement 2. That itself great. By thinking that I say I want to give a lot of money for the renovation of this temple, they are going to renovate the temple for $10 million. At least I can contribute 1 million. By thinking itself, you will get the benefit of that renovation project. So those things are key. But the other question, when you disrespect, it is aparat. You got to go and apologize to him and do obeisances and apologize, Prabhu, I did without my knowledge, but I was thinking of other thing, and you got to do obeisances and get the apologies and obeisances to him, then get the acceptance of your apology. Like that is a key. Yes, Prabhu. Anything else? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ भगवान की। हरे कृष्ण। कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे